Bi-Onyx 100 and Rollei's longer review video. First of all, let me know what you think about it. Let me know how did you like the sound in the intro. I've been using this amp for about 2 months now. This is a quite interesting creature. This is a quite interesting beast. It's a 100-watt amp and it has 2 advantages what I haven't noticed in any other brands before. The number one, this is a 100-watt amp and it has a manageable weight. Usually the 100-watt amps what I had before, what I used to have, those were ultra heavy. I mean seriously ultra heavy. There are 2 100-watters, a Mace Boogie Mark III and a King Snake. Those are unmanageably heavy. Those are ultra heavy amplifiers. The Fender Twins, what I used to have, ultra heavy. The Marshall Super Lead 100, what I used to have, ultra fucking heavy. This one though is not that heavy, but sounds heavy. So quite a lot of R&D went into this amplifier, I think, when they figured it out how to make it lighter and have the same quality, big massive 100-watt headroom and things like that. So it's a manageable weight. And the other thing, it has a very manageable master volume. I mean, the master volume on this amp is probably the best master volume circuit what I ever noticed in any other amplifications or in any guitar amplifiers. Maybe the Friedman amps got something similar, but the master, for some reason, somehow, the master is quiet. How do you say? It doesn't kill the sound. It doesn't kill the feel too much. And in many other amps where there's a master volume, when you turn it down, it kills the feels, it kills the quality, it kills the overtones, make the sound a bit muddy or dull or something. But this one though, this has a fantastic master volume, so you can turn it down in bedroom level and enjoy it, and it gives you the same feel. Obviously it doesn't push the air that much, so you won't get that feel, because you know that's pure physics. So when you turn it up, the speaker moves more, so you got better feeling in the room. So obviously this can't do that, but the playing feel stays intact, and and this is the second advantage. This is the best phrase, intact. The amplifier stays intact in bedroom level, or when I turn it up, it just stays, how do you say, manageable, usable, and it doesn't go to the extremities too much. So some amplifiers, when you turn the master down, gets duller, loses a presence, or they use a bright cap and the bright cap kills everything. The bright cap make many times the bright caps in the amplifiers what they install make the guitar pedal sounds shit with the amp. So there's nothing like this. This is a perfect 100-watt amplifier, very usable. Also, the other interesting feature on this, there's no extra switches or anything. So if you want to make your very dark sounding guitar, like my PRS custom 24, that's a bit dark and warm sounding amplifiers guitar. So when you want to make the dark and warm sounding guitar a bit brighter, so you just have to turn up treble and then turn up the presence. That's what I did, because that's what I feel I needed a bit more sparkle on the top, but it doesn't go to extremity. Some amplifiers, they become eye-spiky or too bright. For example, Fender amps. Typical example on Fender amps. If you turn up the treble too much, they become eye-spiky, unusable with pedals and things like that. There's nothing. There's seriously nothing on this. This is though very far from a bright amp. So this is a very dark and warm sounding amplifier. Like typical the D-style, dumbbell style amplifier. So it's nice and dark, but always beautifully EQ'd amp. This is, and no extremities, not too much bass, not too much treble. So it's very easy to set up. It has two absolutely separated, dedicated channels. Fantastic! That thing is that's a huge advantage. Let me show you the clean channel first. Let me play something on the clean, and I tell you how I set it up. Have a listen this. So this has this unbelievable clean sound. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I do with knobs. It always stays beautiful. you can't get a bad sound of this clean channel. This is just perfect. So treble is at 3 o'clock, middle and bass at noon. The gain is at 3 o'clock, and the reverb at noon. So it's quite interesting. It's on halfway and it's still very intact. So there's not too much treble. This shows what this amplifier represents. So the reverb is at noon and it's beautiful and lush, but not too much. It's not in the face and it doesn't wash up the notes or anything. Contour is at 3 o'clock because this is a very dark sounding guitar, especially on the neck pickup, and I really like to hear a bit of top end presence, so I had to turn this up. But I don't want to do this from the dirty channel. So if it had just one EQ, the dirty channel would be unusable because it would have too much treble. So I have another channel here, and look what I've done. I turned the treble back a bit and increased the bass because the gain is very down. So the gain on the clean channel is at 3, but on the dirty channel it's at 9 o'clock because I don't want too much gain. So because when any amplifier, when you turn the gain down, you have to increase the bass, and opposite the way around. So when you turn the gain up, you have to decrease the bass, otherwise it kills the low end frequencies, or it overloads it overloads the amp with bass, and you don't want that. So when the gain is down, bass up, and when the gain is up, the bass is down. That's quite a good thing to follow. and obviously on the dirty channel I want the contour turn at noon instead of 3 like on the clean channel. So this is why it's so good. So you got it's like you got two rock amplifiers. Seriously. So it's like having two rock amplifiers because it's a dedicated clean amp and it's a dedicated overdriven amp with a beautiful foot switch. Check this out. This is the foot switch, and you can kill anyone with this foot switch. It's so heavy and so, I mean, it's like so oversized. That's what you call it. It's beautifully built like a tank. So it has a channel selector, and it has a boost on both of the channels. So it's like having a clean amplifier. It's having a lead amplifier, and you can increase the gain or the volume with the boost. So it's fantastic. So you can have a clean, and you can have a boosted clean, you can have a lead, and you can have a boosted lead channel. So a lot of things for the money. You get a lot of things, and also you get this fantastic tube driven, valve driven reverb, and you got a valve driven buffered FX loop which is ultra transparent. So everything with this amp is very, very fucking high end. Seriously, this is an ultra high end amplifier. These are my favorite new brands by far. Two Rock is my favorite new amplifier brand by far. It's not a question. Friedman, Two Rock, Morgan, I really like all of these, but Two Rock is my favorite because I really like the clean channel a lot. This is fantastic, guys. Let's have a listen to the Overdrive channel now. Have you just heard that beautiful note separation in those complex chords from the intro of Josie? Unbelievable, unbelievable note separation. You don't get this from many amplifiers on the market. This separates the note amazingly. So in one hand this is good because you can hear every little nuances. In the other hand it's very bad because if something is not right, everybody could hear it. The crowd is going to hear it. So yes, this is the thing with these amplifiers. Yes, they emphasizes the good tones and de-emphasizes the bad tones, the bad notes as well. So yeah, this is the thing. It's perfectly represents your guitar skills. So yeah, man, amazing. So how do you like? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. I'm absolutely amazed with this amp. I had a Two-Rock Studio Pro 35, and that was fantastic. I loved it to bits, and I used it for, I don't know, 2 years, on quite big gigs as well. One time we supported Soul to Soul with my Rolly Syndicate funk soul band. We supported Soul to Soul in a quite big hall in here in the UK, and in front of about 2,000 people, and I used that 35 watt Two-Rock amp, and it sounded marvelous. It was great, and it's, anytime I had a listen to that video, I don't do it too often, but anytime I had a listen to that video, I say, fucking hell, that's a guitar sound. That was a custom 24 to a Two-Rock Studio Pro 35, and then when I sold it, I kind of regretted it, and I bought a sensor, a Two-Rock sensor, that was, I think, a 50 watt or something with 6L6 valves. That was an awesome, that was another fucking awesome amp. But the only thing I missed from this amp is a dedicated overdrive channel, because it shared the EQ, it had the shared EQ for the clean and shared and the same EQ for the overdrive channel. And yes, there were some nuances I didn't like in that shared EQ thing. So I thought, when I saw this layout though, so I thought, fuck's sake, this for quite a lot of money. These are very fucking expensive, especially the 100 watter. These are the top of the range one, the 100 watter. But when I saw this having a separated clean amp and a separated overdrive amp, so it literally, you got fucking two very expensive Two-Rock amps. I thought this is a perfect layout, and it sounds great with the 1x12 cab. Even that 1x12 cab, you won't find a better 1x12 cabinet on the market. That is bloody amazing. So you can see where the money goes. Yes, the only reason, seriously guys, the only reason why I have to sell this amp now, and I would keep it for myself, this will be my main amp. The only reason why I have to sell this, unfortunately, and I love it to bits, and I serviced it, and I got everything, all the invoices and everything. The only reason I have to sell this amp, and I can't keep it, because I got that I just bought that Mesa Boogie Mark III, and I got the Mesa Boogie King Snake, so I got fucking amazing amplifiers already, and I can't keep all of them. So one in, one out, and that Mark III, I want to keep that, and I want to keep the King Snake, so 200 watter Mesa Boogie clean amps. So this has to go, unfortunately, and whoever takes this home is going to be a very, very happy chappy person. I'm 100% sure, because this just delivers fantastic clean sound, and just delivers a fantastic overdrive sound. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. This was it for tonight with the Two-Rock. I'm going to shoot a lot of videos in the next few days. The Mesa Boogie Mark III is back from my M-Tech, so it's completely clean, a brand new set of valves and everything, so that's ready to go, and the next video is going to be with that one. So please subscribe to my channel, and follow me, and drop me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and if you like this amplifier. Thank you very much. Bye bye.